for our second match, we are gonna look at another PvZ. It's gonna be a more interesting one. This time around, it's going to be a bit more on the Protoss side when it comes to the MMR advantage. Let's see if that is going to actually pay off or not. But first, we are gonna look at our pink Zerg in the top left side of Oceanborn. He is a MegaBite. And his opponent, representing CSO Esports, with a classic, a remastered actually, not classic, but a remastered Nexus. We are looking at our yellow toss, the Protoss player, mOsTeN. And the reason why I said yellow toss, by the way, just so you clarify, just so we clarify it, it's because this is like classic mOsTeN colors. The remastered Nexus and the yellow. That's like classic mOsTeN. We're gonna have standard openers on both sides. It's gonna be a 20 Nexus 20 core, as well as hatch gas pool on the side of MegaBite. So nothing extremely confusing yet. Obviously, usually the fate of the game will be decided. Thank you so much for the hydrate. That goes for you as well, gamer. Whoever is my guest on the stream, they have to do it. That's those are the rules. I don't make the rules, I'm sorry. They say hydrate, that we need to hydrate. So yeah, the fate, yeah, of course, everything counts. Coffee, water, juice, alcohol, anything, whatever you want to take into your body. Obviously water would be the the ultimate one, because that's like literally the hydration. Okay, interesting stuff here. A bit of a brawl here. Okay, gonna take the hatchery, almost said Nexus. So yeah, what I was gonna say, and I saw the pylon positioning as well, and I knew that it's gonna be a Stargate. Usually you put it at the edge, and you're going to be getting that Oracle across the map like 1 or 2 seconds faster, which means if you don't have the spores in time, that's going to cost you quite a lot. So probably 330, 335 should be like the optimal spore timing, especially that Oceanborn is probably not, it's a big map. It's basically, I think it's big, but it's like the width is big, not the length. That's how I feel about this map. Gonna finish the shade, and we're gonna see oracles. So there's a couple of follow-ups here, and there's a special mOsTeN type of follow-up. I'm not going to spoil it until it happens, but we're gonna let you know if this is the signature build of mOsTeN. We have the Oracle moving across the map, and let's see the timing on that Oracle. Should be around like 350-ish into the natural. Adepts finally going down. 5 workers for 2 adepts. It's not the end of the world, not the greatest, but it's still fine. Now there's no spores, which is going to cost him quite a lot. Oh, that's 11. Oh my god, and he doesn't even lose all the shields. Oh, that is actually crazy. Hello, Moon. Welcome. Now, yeah, so a couple of links are going to move across, but 4 links are not really going to do anything. That's the issue. There is another Oracle, and there's a 3rd one coming up. Now, as I wanted to mention, because I couldn't actually finish the thought, the fate of the game will be decided after that Cybercore finishes, because then we'll have the first tech building, and we'll see where the game goes from there. Usually if it's a Twilight, it's going to be something more aggressive on the ground, and potentially even something more committed. Robo is usually something of an all-in, or something super defensive in case the Zerg tries something cheeky. Now MegaBite is close to supply blocking. He gets that Roach Warren, gets that Evo Chamber, but I suppose that Evo Chamber being so fast could be for fast +1. Let's see if that is going to be the case or not. And how many queens do we have? We have 5 queens, 1 more on the way. And the lair is more than halfway finished, so mOsTeN is trying to multitask like a giga chat over here. 3 oracles will do the trick. Another 5 workers going down and more workers falling on the side of MegaBite. 8 workers, potentially even 9, and that is great. Oh, the queen is actually so low. I would love to see the oracle run by, come back for that. 13 HP. Just chip away a couple of workers, chip away that queen as well, you know. The creep is also looking close to awful on the side of MegaBite, which is actually really, really unfortunate for our Zerg player. So losing drones left, right, and center, and you can get up to a decent drone count, that is true, but it's going to require a lot of good trades, a lot of efficient, very efficient trades to actually combat whatever mOsTeN is doing over here. And Lingby Ravager is not a bad composition if you can get ahead. Because if you can get ahead, you can just print roaches, morph Ravagers, you know, you have enough gas, you have enough minerals. You can basically morph both Banelings and Ravagers, which it's gonna cost you a heck ton of gas. Now, a Ravager costs you 100 because it's 75-25 for the roach and 25-75 for the Ravager to morph it. It's gonna be quite a lot of time as well. Oh, MegaBite is gonna lose this Overlord and it's gonna get close to supply blocking, and we have +1 missile, by the way. He's gonna move into that stasis trap, but there's one more. Oh, maybe he sees it, maybe he doesn't. Let's see if that is the case or not. Let's hope he saw it, because otherwise it's going to be quite a disaster. He's going to move in. Oh, that's a lot of lakes trapped in here. And now the roaches are derping. Oh no. And the queens are off creep. They cannot transfuse. Some of these queens are full energy. Oh no, these are going to go down. MegaBite is sacrificing everything. And mOsTeN will take this game #1 here on Oceanborn. And we are back with our second map. And we are going to look at the winner of the first one for CSO Esports. We are looking at our yellow Protoss's main Nexus, the remastered Nexus. This is mOsTeN. And his opponent, a bit burnt out of Protoss, to be honest. Even asking, like, he's inactive, he's quite inactive, but he is trying his best. Let's see if he can actually muster some kind of a victory over here. This is MegaBite. So during the break, MegaBite was asking, is Golden Aura still a ladder map? And Winter, I was like, I had to laugh so hard about it. But it was like, okay, Winter was like, yeah, it's a good Protoss map. MegaBite was like, it's nice and yellow, just like Protoss. And he even said, like, it doesn't matter because every map is a good Protoss map. And I'm sorry, I might be toxic by asking this, but I had to ask this. Like, why does somebody even play if they're burnt out? Especially, why do you expect anything? Like, especially versus someone much higher MMR, active on the ladder and active in tournaments, if you are not active anymore? I think it's a fair question. At least he said it's a fair question, so I guess it's fine. And we have a potential glaive build here on the side of mOsTeN. Thank you, gamer. It reminded me to bounce back into the game. I'm curious what we're going to see as a follow-up from that. We also see a robo, so this should be something more committed, I guess. Okay, let's see. I suspect charge or glaives, but I would say it's glaives. It doesn't have the gas for that, but this is a bit of a misread from mOsTeN. I don't know. He pulled out of gas before actually realizing that he's gonna go robo as well. So extra 100 gas going down the drain, you know, for that robo. Well, not down the drain, but like invested into that robo. So that means you kind of need to keep 3 in gas and maybe pull out when you start glaives. I think that is the way you need to do it. And this is going to be even more. Hold on a moment. That's going to be 5 gates. Potentially adding 1 more as well. I'm curious. There's a prism. And I guess he's going to chrono glaives once more. Okay, I am quite curious what this is going to do. Okay, adepts are moving out to secure a 3rd base. Let's see. Do we have the probe? Oh, never mind. Oh, he just faked that he's actually moving out for the 3rd base. Alright, this is solid. He knows that there's an overlord there. So he's going to make sure that there's literally no vision of this move out. And of course MegaBite is blind when it comes to this attack. And we have 5 gateways, 5 gate adept. This is going to be quite nice. And we have the lair incoming, which is a huge mistake. There's only lings on the way. And it's going to be 20 lings versus 12 adepts. Now I'm not sure. Last time I did maths, 12 adepts, let alone like 17, which could be the case, 16, 17, will beat more than 20 lings, that's for sure. And MegaBite is in deep trouble. He has 7 queens though. If he could actually somehow get a couple of adepts killed here, but these adepts are going to be enough. There's 15 adepts here. And mOsTeN is looking to actually end this game here, I believe. He's going to have a couple of adepts moving in. He's going to be able to get us around here. Let's see, but these adepts are going to be able to deal with these lings. The prism is getting targeted down. He's going to lose the prism. Another prism will be started. Let's see, he's going to warp in at home, I believe. And now these adepts are still going rampant. And there's the GG. Good luck on the land from MegaBite. Actually, not as bad of an exit for MegaBite as we've seen in the past, but yeah. GG's to mOsTeN. He's going to advance in the... well, he's going to advance to the winner's match. First of all, he's going to face Freeman, and we'll see if he actually gets through to the LAN event.